How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Okay, I want you guys to talk a little bit about the the temperature in your home. Okay, what is the temperature where you are? It's about 35, 40 degrees here. We're practicing numbers, so there's a method to my madness. Maggie, and tell us what state you're in, and then what the current temps are. Southern Indiana, okay. And it's 30. Whoo! But you've got a friend there to keep you warm, and it's raining. Okay, yeah, we've had a lot of rain for last 3 or 4 days, I would say. How about John? About 35. Okay, where are you? Pittsburgh. Okay. So East Coast, that whole area. Okay. Now, Florida going all the way up. It's all it's following along that trajectory. It was the hurricane, wasn't it? This is hurricane. What was the name of the hurricane? I forget. I lost track. Look at you. Very good. All right, yay. Okay, anybody remember the name of the hurricane? The one that's just, we're getting the remnants. Sarah. Or Susan. Oh, okay. Nicole. All right. I didn't know where we were. So that one is pretty much dissipated. Pittsburgh. So we're saying 35 degrees. Indiana's 30 degrees. Susan, what's the temperature where you are? Here in Montana. It's in the 30s, but tomorrow, whoa. Tomorrow's going to be what? 17. Oh my. No, that's Montana. No, thank you. Did you say, John, say thanks, but no thanks? Yeah, so 17. Yeah, winters tend to be what? What's the average temp in the winter? Sometimes it's below 0. But usually like the 30s-ish. Okay, perfect. So this usually looks like this. Okay, typically, this is how you would do typically or most of the time. Okay, 3 more. Sarah's husband. Ooh, DC 45. Oh, and you've got a fire. Nice. Look at that. So jealous. So jealous. That's nice. You're lucky. Like I tell you, I have a fireplace, but it needs to be fixed. The lining, the flue, all the things. They gave me an $8,000 price point for that, so you can forget it, but I'm very jealous. So 45 degrees in Washington, D.C. right now. All right. So, Tara, how about you? Hello. There we go. Where are you again? Wyoming. Ooh, so that's close to Montana if geography serves. Okay. How far from Susan are you? Well, one more time. 120? Is that what you're about 120? Oh, that's not bad. So you're pretty close. 120 miles. Okay. So pretty similar. All right. Last but not least, give me a temperature where you are. Who do we have? Mayuku. Oh, I actually got information for you on the number 21. So I got some information I'm very excited to share. But before I do that, of course, but Mayuku at home, what is the temperature currently, give or take? About 50. Oh, you're warm. Where are you again? But it's raining. Boston. Okay. It's warm up there. Oh, okay. Ninth, though. It's there. Okay. Gotcha. Cold nights. Gotcha. Good facial expression showing like the degree there. Excellent. Interesting. You know, when you think about Pittsburgh being in the 30s, it diverges and it gets warmer going towards Boston. I'm a weather person, in case you guys haven't noticed. If I was hearing, I would probably be a meteorologist or a weather woman. Anyway, all right. Are we ready to get started? Now, I did ask you guys to do some WH questions and some yes or no questions, if you remember correctly. And before we jump in, I want to talk a little bit. Remember, Mayuka, we had hold on a second. Let me answer questions. We got things coming in the chat. Okay. Ready? Here's your hand shape. So what we call a claw hand shape. And with the fingers not moving, with just the wrist moving, that's rain. And you can show degrees of rain, hard rain versus a light sprinkle versus misty. So this is like the littlest, finest mist versus rain versus torrential downpour versus raining cats and dogs. Looks like this, like downpour. Okay. So really like it's a literal translation. Okay. Now, snow, people tend to confuse these really often, but snow, look, the fingers move individually. Okay. And they move independent of each other. So they're wiggly. And notice the non-manuals. It helps convey degree, light snow versus blizzard versus complete whiteout conditions. Okay. All right, now let me go back. I asked my coworker who actually went to Boston University, and they went there for graduate school in deaf ed, and we grew up together. So I trusted her to ask her friend, another coworker that she had in Boston. And again, not judging, because really it is, you follow what's in the community. And they said, yeah, they do 21 like that. So I said, okay, just let you know. Now it's totally up to you. Some teachers are sensitive about that and they'll say that you're wrong. I'm not one to do that. But I think it's important that, you know, the teacher be honest. Like me, I want you to be as native looking when it comes to your ASL as possible, more so than the average person. So I have to be honest, but that is my bias. I mean, and I think I'm pretty honest. Okay. So just make sure that your teacher is being honest about their biases as well. You know, I think this follows the French more, and I don't know how you want to handle that, but that's just, you know, and this is fine too. Oh, interesting. $21, $23. Fascinating with the twos. And you do it with the L versus the 2, right? Mm-hmm. So I asked your husband, experience what? That's the sign for experience. Experience what? Oh, okay. So an expert. Gotcha. To see if they actually used to work at the Learning Center. And I asked, how do you do the counting numbers? Is it 21, 22, or is it 23 like this with the American 2? And they showed me the American 2 is the old version. Okay, so maybe it's a regional thing. And then it's changed over time. And now most of the deaf people sign it with the French version. Okay, well, good. Happy to know. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so I get it, 23 versus 23. So that's the older version. Okay. I get it. Wow. Okay. I mean, no, that's great. That's great. No, you're doing all the right things. And I could go on and on and on, but I don't want to belabor the point. But I think it's important to be aware of your location and how people sign in that perfect locale, and picking a faculty member from the learning center, asking your husband, whoever the case may be. That's great. And now you've got better information now. And then I would suggest you find out more, like a 70-year-old or 80-year-old person, and ask them how they do it. You get 2 or 3 seals of approval, then I would say you feel confident and that your teacher was right. So, but excellent. Thank you. It's hard because, there's no dictionary that includes localized sign. They have a dictionary for kind of general, the most common way things are signed, the standardized versions, but they don't have one that goes into all the detail about the local dialects. It's a good discussion. Okay. Who is ready with the WH question and the yes or no questions that I asked you to have? Anybody? Jody, where's Jody? Oh, not here. There you are. Okay, I know you emailed Sherry that you were ready. And that was was it last Monday? Wow, last Monday. All right, so you win. You get to go first. Now, we're going to add, no, it's fine. Okay, so we're going to ask first, what is the rule for yes or no questions? We're asking Jody, what is the grammatical rule for a yes or no question? Eyebrows go up. For a WH question, eyebrows go down. Perfect. Lovely. Beautiful. Okay, so sentence-wise or question-wise, I'm going to sign it. Okay, I'm going to sign it in English. So, are you going to the movies tonight? So that's the yes or no. Let's see it. Go ahead. Ask me the whole thing. I want to see the whole thing. Remember the yes or no question. Are you going to the movies tonight? Movie. Okay, good. Movies looks like this. Eyebrows up. Eyebrows up. Perfect. Practice. No, that's yes. Keep going. Come on. Let's do it one more time. Okay, stop. Oh, let me take a picture. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to borrow your sentence or your question. All right, good structure in terms of moving things around. Movies, you go. Perfect. With those eyebrows up. Okay, so there's the gloss in the chat. Now, give me another option. Same question, but change the structure up a little bit. So movies, you go. Give me another version that conveys the same thing with a different structure. There you go. Absolutely. Beautiful. And I'm going to throw that into the chat. You go movie. So either one works. Yeah, they both work. ASL has a lot more versatility when it comes to grammatical structure. Now, the topic, and you guys copy me. Come on, this is how we learn things. Movies, eyebrows up. Eyebrows up signifies that it's a topic. Okay. And then you go creates the question. That needs to be there. Okay. But in terms of word order, there's some versatility. Or you can do a little bit less eyebrows. Movies, you could do a little less, like you go to the movies. Same thing. All right, let me show. Like here I am. Are you going to the movies? Or are you going to the movies? See? Notice also the body kind of goes forward. Oh, good question. SH, who's S? Oh, hello. Okay, good question. All right. Where would you put the time marker? I'm going to ask Jody. So the concept of tonight, where would you put that? You can do it this way or you can do it this way. There you go. So you're right. Time adverbs or time signs typically are in the beginning. Not a hard and fast rule, but typically, because it helps to create tense. So very nice. Hold on 1 second. So there you go. Nice job. Stacy, does that answer your question? That it goes in the front? Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, yep. Okay, so you can also say, are you going to the movies to, well, actually, no, sometimes I have to talk to myself. Yep, you can. Yep. So you can also put it again, guys, copy me. Are you going to the movies tonight? Okay. Or you can go back to tonight. Are you going to the movies? Or going, you could do going like this. Actually, yeah, it feels more normal doing it in the beginning. Okay, so tonight, two versions, two ways you can do it. You can do tonight like this, tonight, or you can do now, and this is a little bit of an older sign, tonight. Or if you wanted to be very formal, it would be tonight. Okay. Okay, so it's a compound actually of now and night. However, this is a little bit more assimilated. Now and night. It's called a fused sign. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. One more for you, Jody. Do that one. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no. It's okay. Okay. You're juggling 3 or 4 balls, right? So your structure is fantastic. Okay. And we got to practice the eyebrows. Do it again with the eyebrows. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you say color, blue, and then you just do your favorite, you don't have to repeat it. So now, and it's beautiful. Do it again, Joe. It's because you did it right. So it's become a noun phrase. So do it one more time. One more time. Do it again. Your favorite, and then the eyebrows go up and we hold that last sign. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. All right, where are we time-wise? Oh, yeah, I got time. All right, one more. How about this one? Again, for it's all you, Jody. Oh, yeah, these are good questions. You were the first one to get them in, so. No, it's a good thing. Okay, everything spot on. The which at the end, give me another WH sign. Keep the sentence, but change the WH. Don't do which. Much better. Voila. Use Where? That's a good one. Now do it again. Do it again. Same question. City you grew up where? Beautiful. Notice this. See this? This means you spent a long period of time there. So it signifies length. So excellent. Okay, last one. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Very good with structure. Draw. Wait, what? Hold on. Do it again. You did it right, and now I can't do it. Give me the structure one more time. Okay. Guys, take a look at how Jody uses space. Really nicely done. So it's not, notice how we do drive on one side and there's a lean. Okay. That lean signifies or. So drive, fly, you prefer which? Or you can move it around. Do you prefer to drive or fly? Which? Okay. But notice how we put one on either side, and that body movement signifies or. Nicely done, Jody. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on, I'm putting the gloss in for you guys. There it is. Thank you again. Okay. Now, I think we can give this a try. It might be hard. Any brave volunteers who wants to do, we did 4 with Jody. Next person, I'll probably do 1. And I'd rather have the WH question because they're a little bit more sophisticated and complicated. So maybe we can do 1 and then maybe have a couple of you guys try to work together without having to go into breakout rooms. Again, we're going to give this a try as an experiment. So volunteer to give me a WH question of theirs. Deer in the headlights. Oh, there we go. Susan. Hold on, let me pin you. Uh-oh. Beautiful. Can you do that again for everybody? That was very nice. Where do you work? Nice. Nice use of the non-manuals. Everything was lovely and clear. So where do you work versus like a robot? And you paused and held the sign. Okay, that's also important. You hold that last sign there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, one more. Sorry, I can't help myself. Did you have a yes or no one? Do you feel good about yes or no's? Yeah, yeah. If you're comfortable with that, or you want to challenge yourself with another WH, you can do that too. Nice. Do you study ASL? So no, you don't have to do that piece. You don't have to do that piece. No, you don't have to add the little question marker. This is more of like, really? Like almost like disbelief. So nicely done. Like, oh, do you study ASL? No. Are you studying? Come on, copy me. Everybody. So you study ASL. Nice. And I see all these eyebrows arched. It's so nice. It makes me want to cry. So do you guys study ASL or like almost like really? Like this is the disbelief one. Add this. Ready? All right, come on with me. You start. I'm going to follow you. And then this, do this. This is almost like really? Like, oh, choices were made. Okay, nicely done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? Who else has questions? Nobody? There we go, Sarah. Actually, let me try. Okay. Yes. Sarah and Stacy. Oh, she wants tech. All right, hold on. Add spotlight. I'm working on it. Hold on. Did it work? Is that right? Go to speaker. Yes, see? See them both? Are you guys in speaker view? Look at that. What their duties is assigned. Okay, ask each other some questions. Yeah, go ahead and make up an answer. I mean, yeah, go ahead and make up an answer in sign language. And if you need help, that's fine. Nice. So when are you going to the doctor? I went to the doctor yesterday. Beautiful. Okay, now hold that thought. Now, yes, like, did you go to the doctor yesterday? That's more authoritative versus like, and this is for Sarah. Okay. This is more like, so why would you ask if you're going to the doctor yesterday? Is it a curiosity or concern? Or are you like checking in to make sure she did? What's the intent? Like maybe is it a mom to kid, or is it just like, okay, that, all right. Okay. See, like concerned, or so you're just like asking out of concern. Okay. So in that case, then you would do this as a response, like, oh, okay. Okay. This is back channeling. There you go. Okay. That's like, they use this sign in French. It means like aha in French. Okay. So it's back channeling, letting them know that you're kind of following along. Now, exactly. Now, Stacy, you ask Sarah a question. Okay. Fair enough. Did you go to the store today? Nope, we're going tomorrow. And then you're beautiful. Good. Now, Stacy, how would you like meh? Like, oh, that's nice. Like, no. Like, we might be like, oh, why not? Why aren't you going today? Or, oh, all right. Okay. Oh, because it's raining. There you go. Because it's raining or snowing, and we're stuck. You can add this like we're stuck. Okay. One more question, one more round. So, yep, the husband. Your turn. It can be a yes or no. It can be a WH, whatever makes you happy. Nice. Where are you going for Thanksgiving? Okay. Excellent. So, okay. Thanksgiving. Beautiful. Hold on. I'm just taking. Okay. Where respond? Sorry, I missed the response. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Yes. Okay. Going to Delaware. Perfect. All right. Now, this is the back channeling. Okay, with the Y hand shape. Okay, so this good pronoun. So you said the three of us, right? Or did I misunderstand you? Did you say the three of us? Okay. Okay, that's a pronoun. Very nice. Nicely done. Okay, and if you were, and yeah, your use of space is really good. Nope, you said I'm staying home, and the way you did stay close to your body, perfect. Weird, but perfect. Okay, now last one, promise, because I do want some other folks to have a turn to. It says Thanksgiving. There's a lot of signs for Thanksgiving out there, and I'd rather have you do what you do in your particular area. Where I live, we see This is kind of an older sign. I still use it though. Thanksgiving. So it's almost like a 30. That's the hand shape. Like this. Thanksgiving. We see G hand shape. Thanksgiving. And then the last one, my mom, who is from Indiana, this is an old sign. She does Thanksgiving this way, kind of because, turkeys have that thingy, that wiggly thingy. Thank you. Oh, yes. That's another old sign. Oldie but goodie. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Like, so holidays. Yep. So Thanksgiving. This is more formal, like Thanksgiving. It's still used. Thanksgiving with an F hand shape. Again, a little bit older. Most of the time you see these two. So turkey looks like this or like this or like this. Sometimes I have to talk to myself. Turkey. I do turkey like this, or you can see this sometimes. And I'm asking the interpreter, I do Thanksgiving. Oh, turkey. Yeah. So yeah, it's all types of things. So nice job, you two. Awesome. And you look so tired. Oh my goodness. Okay. Move. Look at that. All right. One more. Okay. Here we go. Two more people. All right. Do we want to learn more? Do we have any volunteers to do this? We want to learn more? Yes, no. Okay. Jacob. And second, top me. It'll be me. I'm okay with it. All right. Oh, wait, I tried to do it. Oh, okay. There we are. Hi, what's up? What's with the headphones? Is that helping you focus? I can't hear you. Practicing. Okay. Oh, doesn't want to hear the interpreter. But I think it's cool. Die hard. I love it. We don't need Sherry. That's Anna. Anna's the interpreter or whatever. Okay. But I know. Okay. Talk in private. They're having a private conversation. See this sign? This means like, we'll talk about this later. It means like, this is a sidebar, little private conversation between the two of us. Later. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Notice how I did. This was a perfect, short, easy. Copy me. All right. Headphones. Copy me. Come on. Headphones. Eyebrows up because it's a topic. Headphones. Why? Which means, why do you have headphones on? Perfect. And because he wants it quiet, he doesn't want to hear the interpreter. He wants to focus because he's learning ASL better this way, right? Yay. Okay. Now, learn better. Okay. Look at the facial expression. There's some intent there. Okay. Now you ask me a question. Any question can be a yes or no, can be a WH, can be a who, what, where, when, why, how. Or ask your wife a question. Doesn't have to be me. Yes, it's very sad. Okay. Mom is mad at me. I didn't do my chores, and I'm feeling sad right now. Could use a hug. Come on. Where's my hug? There you go. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, warm and fuzzy, warm and fuzzy. Did you guys see that? That was really good. Like talking to a kid. So my son actually just 2 hours ago got home from work and he didn't look like himself. He was pretty quiet. I was like, what's going on? And I'm mom. And then his other mom is this. And he said, oh, I didn't help with the trash. I didn't help take out the trash. And mom's mad at me. And I said, oh, do you want a hug? And he was like, yeah. So we're like, this is happening in real time in my life. So good. Good job, guys. All right. Nicely done. Thank you so much. Okay. Are we ready? Moving right along. You guys, I need to let you know, you're very advanced. You're very good with your structure, with your non-manuals. Okay. And I can send you some resources that have to do with those non-manuals, sentences in ASL and how to use that, like capitals. I mean, one nice PowerPoint that I have, I can send to you guys. And then next week we can talk about that as well. Okay. We don't just have to adhere to the PowerPoint. Okay. And if I don't send it to you, I'm going to send everybody a PDF. And if you don't get it, reach out to Sherry and she'll remind me because I'm going to make a note for what that's worth. Okay, onward. All right, we're going to share. Can you share it? Okay. We're like little lost souls without sharing. Okay. Can everybody see the PowerPoint? Now, okay. So I'm noticing you guys are incorporating things, multiple things at the same time. Okay. For example, you're doing the eyebrows and you're holding the sign at the end and you're leaning your body forward. All of that's really sophisticated. And then also being able to do all that and tailor a response is really nice, which means that you're ready for more complex and more sophisticated types of questions, like rhetorical questions. And we're going to be covering that next week. But basically, when it's all said and done, you guys are doing really well. So that's my point. Okay. Now, for young children, and of course, you, like you would expect, you're going to do a lot more yes or no questions. And then you're going to start to kind of lead them towards those more complex questions like WH questions, just like any child follows that natural trajectory. Okay, we all know this. You guys all know this, right? We're comfortable with these: who, what, where, when, why. Okay, we did this last week. Yep, we answered this last week. Okay. Let me go back. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without. What am I doing? Ooh, okay. All right. Most of you are already using space quite nicely. Now, I want to give you an example. If we're talking about a large city, if we're doing a comparison of the different states, and we're going to use this slide kind of for our example. It says here, the 9 largest states. Notice my body. Okay, this is what I want to show you. We're talking about statistics. And you guys go ahead and copy me. Largest states, largest. Okay. 9. Okay, and then cities. You can sign city like this too. That's fine. City, city, either way is totally fine. Largest cities. The 9 largest, or you can do largest states. Okay. And the 42 smallest states. See the contrast? Copy me again, because what I'm doing with my body is important. This is showing contrast. So the 9 largest states over here, the 42 smallest states over here. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Now, when you're making a comparison, we're talking about populations. Copy me, this is important. So we're comparing populations. So comparing how many people, okay, total between the 9 largest states and the 42 smallest. So, and we're going to keep them in the same space where we set up the 9 largest, and this is going to be tough to see. 160, copy me. We're not going to do the whole thing. We're just going to round up 162 million. Okay, you can do million or million. So 162 million, pretty easy. 162 million. Okay. Now we're going to go back over to our 42 smallest states, which has a total population of 156 million. 156 million. Yep. M. You can do it like that. Okay, a little bit of an older sign, million or million. Okay. So use that space, particularly if you're comparing and contrasting one side to another. That can represent a comma, that can represent an or, that can represent an and. All right, now, just to let you know, numbers in ASL are probably one of the hardest units of the lexicon because they're very small, okay? And they're done in neutral space. It's very easy to confuse things like a 6 or a 9 or an 8 or a 9, things like that. That being said, for each category of numbers, they've changed the parameters slightly. For example, they've changed the movement or the location to help identify what the context is. And if you guys want to, for the next 2 or 3 minutes, just turn your cameras off to preserve bandwidth. I want to show you this video. And we're going to watch this about numbers. It's only like 2 or 3 minutes and it's captioned. All right. Let me find the interpreter. Okay. So numbers, again, are pretty sophisticated, and some of these things you're familiar with. I'm going to touch on just a couple of the categories because we don't want to overdo it. First, any questions or any specific category in numbers that you really want me to focus on, throw it in the chat if that's the case. Absolutely. Let me make a note real quick. Okay, there you are. Okay, perfect, Joanna. So the sign by itself is dollars. Some people sign it like this. Notice a little bit of the difference in the hand shape like this. Okay. Well, this is okay. Let me show you too from this angle. So don't do it like this, but just kind of giving you a behind the scenes look. So dollars, or, and there's a bunch of different ways. I sign it like this. Either way is perfectly fine because, you know, it's in reference to dollar bills. And then cents looks like this. Cents. Okay, now, and I can do a little bit of money. We've got time for that. Okay, that answers your question. Now, I think there's two things that it's important to touch on when it comes to numbers. Numbers can either be done as a compound. Okay, you saw MJ being sarcastic, old 3. Okay, a faster way to do it is like this. That's called numerical incorporation, which is another way you can create numbers. Now we're seeing more and more people do numerical incorporation, but compound is fine. It's not that it's wrong. Okay. Sometimes it's used for emphasis, like they're 4 years old. They're big now. 4. Okay. And, you know, so you can do it either as a compound or numerical incorporation. Now, 3 days, more than likely you're going to see numerical incorporation across the board. So see, we're using the hand shape for 3 and we're incorporating it with the movement for days. Now we're doing 3 months. So 1 month, 3 months. So we're using the hand shape for 3 and we're incorporating it with the movement for month. It's a lot more efficient. It's a lot quicker. 3 weeks, another example. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, all the weeks. So that's examples of numerical incorporation. All right, age, time, 3. Okay, let me just make a note. Okay, I'm going to pull the room. We can do all of these time, signs, money, dates quickly, you know, go through all of that. Or would you rather do a deeper dive into 1 or 2 of these? What's going to be more beneficial for you guys? Touch on all these briefly. We're really focusing on 1 or 2. Seems like we're okay. Group consensus is looks like we want to touch on all of them. Okay, we can do that. All right. I live to serve. Okay, onward. All right, now this, and I'm not going to show this to you, but it's a really nice resource. You know, go to the link down there. You see it? It's the Atlanta Area Day School. Am I doing AA School for? Nope, I'm doing it wrong. The Atlanta Area School for the Deaf. So AASD. Nice resource that they've created, shows the numbers, and it shows it from a variety of different angles, which is really what makes it nice. So I highly recommend you kind of utilize that. Okay. And we've talked about the 20s. Real quickly put in the chat, why do we do this hand shape? The L. What is the L hand shape in reference to for the 20s? Who do we blame? Put it in the chat. Yes. Yes. The French. But what does it stand for in French? What does that hand shape represent? It is the French. We blame the French always, but why? What does that hand shape represent in French Sign Language? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is French for the number 2. Hearing people, when they gesture, they use this for the number 2. They do not use the peace sign. Okay, that's very American. So this is the number 2 in French Sign Language. It is the number 2 in French hearing gestures. Okay, they all use that. Here in America, it varies. Most of the time you see the peace sign, I would say across the board. 3, we're all over the place. Hearing people always want to do this for 3 or this for 3. And that often leads to misunderstandings, literally. People misunderstand me if I do this all the time. I have to do like the hearing version, which is so awkwardy. I do it with my thumb and people's minds are just blown. So, but L hand shape represents 2 in French Sign Language. We've got that down. Okay, beautiful. Good job, Maggie. All right, I don't, okay, so this is nice. Shows just the different ways you use the number for different categories. So the first sentence, everybody can see it, is, oh, this is cats. How do we do the first one? I have 3 cats. Let me see it. Yes. Not like this, like this. Now, a long time ago, we did it with the palm orientation, like 70 years ago. Now the palm orientation is like this for 3, and it stays inward until we get to 6, and then it turns outward. And that's specifically for our cardinal numbers. So 3 cats. Some people do cats like this, or cats like this, or cats like this. Pick one. They all mean the same thing. They're all equally feline. Cats, whatever makes you happy. There you go. Perfect. Now, next one. Money. Remember the rule for money? So 1 to 9. You do not sign dollars as a separate unit. It's built in, okay, through numerical incorporation. Jacob, one more time. There you go. Beautiful. Yes. Yep, he's right. $3. See the movement? The movement provides the meaning, the syntactical meaning. Now, when you hit $10, you have to add the second unit of dollars, however you want to sign dollars. $3, you can do it like this. $6, you can do it like this. Anything less than 10, you can use numerical incorporation. All right, now time concept, 3 o'clock. How would you do that? Okay, see, this is third in line. Okay, we jumped. Okay, how about time concept? How do we do 3 o'clock? Yep, John, very nice. So remember, 1, 2, 3, those are counting, our cardinal numbers. Time concepts are different. The palm orientation goes out, and it's going to look like this. It's going to look like 3 o'clock, or you can do it as a compound, which is time 3. It can look more like this. Faster and more efficient looks like this. 3 o'clock, or 3 o'clock where the initial contact happens with the thumb. Look at me. 3 o'clock means on the nose, on the dot, 3 o'clock. Yes, just like that. Versus 3-ish. Okay. Now, next one, grandma. I'm looking in the chat. Grandma got married at 33 years old is what they're referring to. So how would you do that? Nice. Go ahead. So you can do, well, this is a little bit more formal. Old 33. I mean, either way. So you could do 33 like this, or 33 like this, or you can do old 33. Either way. All right, fourth one. I got the offer 3 days ago. Help me out. No. John. Stacy, you're right. John, look at Stacy. Beautiful. Stacy, do it again. Where Stacy, do it again. Okay. Really? Oh, 2. Okay. Yes. So you can do, they offered me the job 3 days ago. So 3 days ago. Well, you can do that. Perfectly acceptable. 3 days ago. Or I saw, yes, it's very nice. More faster would be, who did I see do it? 3 days ago, like this. So yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and that's about as far as you can go with that one. Okay, I saw one of you do it. Very nice. So 3 days ago or 3 days ago means the same thing. Yep. Nice. Last one. Okay, go ahead. My son is in the class of 2033. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, I know. So see the different ways you're using the same hand shape, the 3, but depending on what we're talking about, what category of numbers it's going to, the other parameters for that are going to change for that sign. Meh. All right. Okay. Move over these real quickly. All right. Some of you might be a little bit confused with this particular group of numbers. Really, you follow your hands, ergonomically speaking. So let's start with 65, and we're talking about our cardinal, our counting numbers. Yeah, that means counting, right? Not ordinal. Yes. Okay, so 65, 66. You can do 67 like this. However, your hands are going to naturally almost and organically start this little bit of a rocking motion and moving from the 6 to the 7. Okay. If you sign it like this, it's fine. You know, it's not a social faux pas or anything like that. But this is just more, how do I say? It's more ergonomically efficient. It's more native looking. Okay, it just takes it to another level of sophistication. So you see this group of number here in the slide. These are called rocking numbers because you just have a natural tendency to do that. 67, 68, 69. And when we're moving from a number in, let me see. Shelby, I'm watching you. Let me see it. Okay, no, that's fine. That's very crisply enunciated, for lack of a better word. Try it with the rocking. So start about a 60 or 45-degree angle. And if the smaller number is in the tens place and the larger number is in the ones place, you're going to rock up towards midline. So towards the center of your body. So, okay. No, that's okay. It's okay. Practice. I know it feels funny. Okay. So you start at about a 45-degree angle if you're right-handed downward. And then if you're going to a higher number in the tens place, you rock up towards midline. There it is. Voila. Nice. Might feel a little weird. And if it does feel weird, just keep it with like just static 2 numbers in space. Let's do the same thing for 78. Again, we're rocking up towards midline. Nicely done. Maggie. Okay. Can you bring your hand up a little bit? You're a little bit low. It's hard to see. There you go. Right about shoulder height. There you go. Okay. Now the youths, they definitely move things in closer to the center of the chest. I'm a little bit older, so I'm a little further out. Okay. So 78, 79, and then 89 follows the same pattern. We're rocking up towards midline. Yeah, John, nice. Pretty good job there. Good. Good production. Okay. Actually, let me start with Joanna. Where is Joanna? Okay. All right, noon. 2 signs for noon. This is 1, or this means the same thing. Noon, 12 noon. Let me see if I can't make this easier to see. Nope, that's not going to do it. Okay, so noon with a B hand shape, or noon with a 12 hand shape. You do what do I do? Either or. Pick one. Noon, noon. Okay. Okay, Jody, you wanted to show me something? Always the number. Show me again. Does the smaller number always go in? What are we referring to? Where did Jody go? Got to find you. Ah, you're so small. Hold on. I'll survive. I will. Yes. Oh, okay. Woo. All right. I understand. Beautifully articulated. Okay. All right. So we're going from a large. Yes. So well, no, wait. 32 is bigger than 2. So there's no, yeah. For the rocking numbers. Okay. For the rocking numbers. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Point of clarification. Actually, let me show you. Would you mind demonstrating that again? They might be like, what are you talking about? Okay, so for 67, 60, the smaller number is in the tens place. So we're rocking up towards midline. Yes. So anytime the larger number is in the ones place, we rock up towards midline. Okay. If the larger number is in the tens place, we rock down. All right. All right. This, you can find this online. The only thing I do want to point out to this is if you look at the 11, not the 11, but the other numbers that are double, like 22, 33, 44, you want to change your palm orientation to be facing the floor. Okay. So again, with the exception of 11, any of those other ones, you're going to adjust your palm orientation for those numbers. That would be the only caveat I want to point out there. Okay. How do we feel about age? Again, we have that same pattern of a compound, old 1, or the numerical incorporation of 1, the hand shape. Okay, everybody, real quickly, not yourselves, but tell me how old your kids are real quick. I want to see if you guys kind of, how you do at this. Jody, and if you don't have kids, just make up something. Cats, the age of your cats, whatever makes you happy. Beautiful. Oh, no, nope. You don't have to do that piece. See? Okay, so we're talking about children. And then you give me numbers, numbers, numbers. And I know we're referring to age just based on the context. Now for this one, okay, remember the French. There we go. Very nice. Perfect. Okay. Now you could say 30. Oh, I forgot how old they were already. 26 and how old are whatever. See, I messed it all up. Okay. So you can, and then so 33, you can do 33 like this, 30 like this, and 26 like this. Instead of pointing to each one, you can put the number where they are. Oh yeah, there's definitely a bunch of wood. Yep. You can point and then give the age, or you can do the age on your actual fingers that are serving as the numeration. Here's your 30, making contact right here on the finger. There you go. 30. Then do 30. There you go. And then do 26 over here. Beautiful. Yeah, lots of different ways you can do it. Beautiful. Nice job. Okay. Jacob. Oh, we've taken off the headphones. Okay, Michelle went to bed. No worries. Nice. Look at you. 4. Look at that. Yeah, he's a pro. So 4 and 3. So 4. Keep just watch your. There you go. Your palm orientation and 3. Perfect. Beautiful. Nicely done. Miyuku. You with us? Oop, we lost her. Check. Oh, there. She's back. Yep, we can see you. Okay. Hello. Oh, there you go. Young. Your husband is 20? Wow. There we go. I was worried for a moment there. I was actually very proud. Okay, so my son is, hey, I'm not judging. I didn't say anything. No, okay, no, I'm teasing. Okay, so my son is 20. Perfect. Just one kiddo. Okay. All right. Nice. Perfect. Nicely done. Okay. So I've got my son is 20. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Who is next? Adela. 12, 7, and 3. Nice. Look at that. You guys are all pros. Look at you putting the numbers right on the listing. Very nice. Oh, okay. All right, Sarah. I see you practicing over there. Nice. Oh, little babies, give me your baby. 8 months. Oh, nice. So 8 months. Okay. So you can do 8 months like this, and very flexible 8 months like so, 8 months like so. Either way is fine. Excellent. Joanna. Deaf. This means deaf. Yep. Does not hear. Deaf. You got 3. Okay. Turn your palm orientation if we're making a list. There we go. Start with the, good question. Always start with the thumb. We always start with the thumb and work our way down. Beautiful question. 5, 3, and 8 months. Look at that. That was tricky. Woo, she did the 8 months on there. So 5. Notice that I'm anchoring it at the palm, and then 8 months. Good job. Nice. Now, if that feels funky to do the 8 months, you can also change it and do 8 months proper. Either way is fine. Good job. Excellent. Stacy. Nice. Nice. Excellent. All right, Shelby. We got cats. Excellent. 12 years old. Oh, 12-year-old. Is he still hanging in there or pretty tough or good? Yeah, 12. They make it to 20. I'm a cat person, so excellent. Okay. All right, we did Sarah with 8 months. You look so tired, Sarah. You can go to bed if you want. It's okay. Hang in there. Yeah, I will not be offended. John. Five and 3. And 3 just last week. Excellent. Nice. Now, and he added last week, they just turned 3. Isn't that good? Nice additional information. Maggie. Oh, they've got the same kids. Oh, well, okay. Well, you practice with me anyway. Okay, so 5 and 3. Also, you can do it that way. Very nice. All right, good job, you guys. Again, very advanced, very sophisticated in how you're using the numbers. This makes me happy, 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 happy. Okay, now Stacy had asked, how do you sign 111? I'll ask you guys. Does everybody see the question in the chat? How do you sign 111? Anyone? Jody's the closest so far. Okay, right. Yes. 100 with the C with additional numbers is a little bit older. Typically, we just do a bendy index finger. Okay, that signifies that there's more to come. If we're talking about 100, the whole number, we do 1C, but this with the bendy finger means that there's going to be more. And then 11 is a flick. You have to flick it out from underneath your thumb. It's not like a come hither. Okay, it's 111. There you go. You should kind of almost hear that flick. You know the sign for understand? That's a sign for 11. Okay. And 11 is the only one that's quote unquote normal. All the other numbers that are doubles, 22, 33, 44, that palm orientation faces the floor. Always, always look for patterns. Okay. Now in ASL, suppose you're unsure of somebody's age. If you're guessing they're in their 20s, that looks like this. 20 with a little s, okay? 30s, or you can do 30s, shaky 3. Like I would say they're in their 30s-ish, okay? So it's 30 to 39. So 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, okay? And this can also apply to miles per hour. So I was going about 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 or 80. And then I saw the flashing blue lights. Crap. So 60, 70, 80, 90, which means 90s, you're driving in the 90s. All right. Age, all the things. Where are we time-wise? Excellent. Okay. All right. If you wouldn't mind in the chat, just put down an important time for your kids. It could be bedtime. It could be what time they get up in the morning. Just put in the chat, give me some times, and then I'll show you how to sign them. So like actual times, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever the case may be. Okay. Who said 30? What? 3:30? What happens at 3:30? Perfect. Oh my. Midnight. Funny, hilarious. Somebody wakes up and parties at 3:30. Brushing teeth. Okay, that makes sense. All right, ready? All right. So if it is exactly on the hour, it looks like this: 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, so forth and so on. If there are minutes involved, 3:30, look at this. Notice my hand. It's not a complete 0, 3:30. It's a modified 0 because it's influenced by the hand shape that comes before it, the 3. Ergonomically and time-wise, it is a lot more efficient. So if you wake up at 6:15, okay, 6:15, 6, Adela, come on, 6:15. There you go. Good job. Not shaky 6 because that's 6 o'clock. 6:15, we don't do the movement. 6:45 looks like this. Notice palm orientation remains out and we're not shaking it. We're not shaking it because there's minutes. Palm orientation remains out because it's not a cardinal number. It's a time concept. 6:30. Nice. 6:30. Good job. Excellent. Especially for you new parents. Nice job. Midnight. What is happening at midnight? So noon versus midnight or midnight. Jody, what is this for fun? We want to learn sign at midnight, or the cat's bothering you, or what? Hey, all right. So noon, midnight. Noon is more direct, midnight being awkwardy. We kind of adjust it. So it's not exactly. There you go. 7:19. Where is John? I need to see you. What is happening at 7:19? What? Movie? Cheese? What is, nope, you lost me. I'm trying. No chat. You're going to sign it. Like, Mom. Cheese. Oh, school bus. Okay, sorry. School is 7:19. Woo, they're not kidding. Okay, perfect. All right, now with some facial expressions, the school. Yep, no. Yep. Little kids do it more like this. So school, bus, lexicalized, arrives. This is arrives. At 7:19. 7:19. Notice my face. And they're tired and they want to sleep. But no, the school bus gets here at 7:19. You need to get up, make it happen. Okay, excellent. All right, 2 more. 2:40. 2:40. Who was 2:40? 2:40 was significant. Maggie, what's up with 2:40? Nope. Joanna, 4. 2:40. There you go. 2:40. Excellent. All right, last one, 3:30. You see that pretty often. See the movement. So 3:30. Excellent. Does that make sense to everybody? Good job. Trying to leverage my time here. All right, you guys. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Whoop. Well, there's all my emails. Okay, there we go. We talked about this. Oh, this is. Oh, okay. I think this is probably a little bit more important. So. Okay. I feel like you guys are probably okay with money. I want to jump to time markers and time concepts. Are you guys okay with that? Like things like last week and 2 weeks ago and yesterday. Okay. Looks like consensus from the group. All right. So let's take a look at this. No, that's not what I want it to be doing. Okay. I'm proud of this chart. I made this chart all by myself. So not to brag. Okay. Okay. All right. So minute. Let's talk about minute. 2 signs for minute. Minute can look like this in the middle of your palm, or minute can be anchored on the end of your index finger. I know it's phallic. It is what it is. So minute or minute. Okay. 2 minutes. See the numerical incorporation, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, or you can do it like this with this version. And that pretty much only works up to 5. Oh, that feels funny. Nope, that feels funny. Never mind. You can do it for 1 minute. Okay, you don't, that numerical incorporating that way looks funny. I use it this way. up to 9. And then once you get to 10, it becomes a compound of 2 signs, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, like this way. Okay. What in the world? Okay. All right. Hour. Again, you could do, hold on, let me show you from a different angle. One hour, or, so you can do it this way, or, and I think it's just more efficient and speedy, you actually create a circle where you rotate your hand. So this way or this way, 2 hours. I've been waiting for 2 hours. Look, nice, beautiful. Look at the facial expression. Joanna, nice, very good. Like, or 3 hours, or 4 hours, or 5 hours, or 6 hours, or 7 hours, or 8 hours, or 9 hours. And then 10, we numerically incorporate, or we use a compound. You can't do numerical incorporation for 10 hours because 10, the sign, has its own movement just for the sign. Bear with me. Come on, guys. So 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days. 10 is a compound days because 10 in and of itself has a movement. So you can't have 2 movements happening at the same time. So again, up to 9. Like suppose you're pregnant or you're working and you're 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 5 weeks or 6 weeks or 7 weeks or 8 weeks or 9 weeks. And then for 10, it becomes a compound of 10 weeks. Months follows the same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. And then we have our compound of 10 months, 2 separate units. Now let's talk about years. 1 year, 2 years, so forth and so on. Now the faster way to do it is 1 year. I've worked there 2 years. I've worked there 3 years. You don't make a full trip around the sun for that one. This is the more formal way to do it. 1 year ago, the more ergonomical, faster version looks like. Yes, Miyuku, come on, almost. Yes, there it is. Almost, you're so close. Last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And yes, exactly. Good. One more. Okay. Next year, again, quicker, more ergonomically efficient is next year. Future concept, so it's in front of you, 3 years from now, so forth and so on. Now, if you guys look like you're dying. Okay, so every 2 years, ready? This is so cool. Ready? Every 2 years, look at that. Look at that. So cool, right? Isn't that nifty? Every 2 years looks like this. Temporal aspect, numerical incorporation, all the things. All right, last week, I promise. Last one, I promise. Last week looks like this. 2 weeks ago would be nice. How about 3 weeks ago? There it is. Perfect. 4 weeks ago gets a little awkwardy. When we hit 4, really, what's a better way to say that? There it is. Yes. Adela, exactly. Points for you. A month ago. 1 month ago or last month. Either way. All right. I think you guys are dead. You're like zombies. We're stopping now while we're ahead, but you get the idea. Okay. This chart really emphasizes the pattern that repeats with just the changing of the number. And really, it's used to be more ergonomically efficient and to be a time saver. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Any questions before we wrap up? And I let y'all go. Okay. All right, last one. The sign for brushing your teeth looks like this. Here is the brushing of the teeth. Like you must brush your teeth now. And if you don't, what happens? You can, yes, you can lose all your teeth and you'll be crying about it. Okay, so yeah, so we brush our teeth. And here's your toothpaste. Toothpaste. And I really encourage flossing. I'm anal that way. Flossing is muy importante. Very anal, big on the floss. Mouthwash. Looks like this. All the things. Yep. Excellent. All right. That being said, I think okay. Bath time. Yeah, most of you probably know this bath. And when our bath is done, we brush our teeth. And a conclusion of that, we might read. No electronics, no iPad or tablet. Nope. Right. No electronics. Okay. Excellent. Anything else? Anybody? Questions, comments, concerns? Good job tonight. I know that was a lot. You guys worked hard. I'm proud of you. Well done. And I will send you that PDF. It has a lot of phrases, a lot of sentences in ASL. And I would say do one each. So 8 sentence types. You guys are great with the WH questions. Yes or no, you're also good with. So this is going to give you some more advanced, sophisticated ones that I want you to work on for next week. So thank you so much.